Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to play with a new vehicle that I bought, the Land Rover LR3. I've actually owned this Land Rover before. It was my dad's, and it was time for him to get something different. So I went ahead and bought this back from him. One, because I needed 3-row seating, which is always good to have, and the other is because they're dirt cheap. Now, I've already done some maintenance so that it's up and driving, everything is running. We do have a check engine light, but we'll get to that as well. Before we do all of that, I like for it to look good, and if you have a vehicle from the 90s or 2000s, you'll notice that they're clad with plastic, and this plastic starts to get oxidized. Today we're going to try a few simple ways to help get rid of that. Stay tuned. Well, seeing that we're back now, I want to go ahead and work on the trim. It's been washed one time, but really needs a full detail to get everything clean. But if you have a vehicle from the 90s or 2000s, you always have this plastic cladding that starts to get cloudy. Now, in the past, I've always just used Black Magic, and this is for your trim and plastic restore, and it has been amazing. But on the internet, I saw that you can do this. And you just light it up and set it on fire, which sounds a little crazy to me, but we're going to try that today as well. And then of course, always I use my Super Clean concentrate. It's a degreaser, so before we do anything, we'll go ahead and spray this all over it so that we can show you the differences. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take this off so that you get 3 different products. One that will just be cleaned with Super Clean, one that will be fired and blazed and seen how that does, and then one that uses the Black Magic. So we're going to show you all the 3 differences on this. And now we'll have our 3 different areas, and also one that hasn't even been cleaned yet, so we'll get to see that difference as well. And I guess the first thing to do is just clean her with a little bit of the Super Clean. I love this product, and I am going to use a coarse towel. It just helps get all of that off. I'm just going to spray it on the towel and clean it. All right, so right now, Super Clean looks amazing. That's kind of funny. Let's go and burn this section. It's clean. Now we can start by leaving one alone, which is my easiest one, and then we can use fire, and we'll use Black Magic on the other 2 sections. And of course, I want to do the fire, so we're going to get out the nice torch and see if this actually works. Internet hacks are the best. All right, let's take a look and see how well this works. I mean, I can definitely see the change. Now we can do the Black Magic. Super simple. Shake it. And we just put it onto the cloth, and this is like a milky substance, but it's slimy, and obviously it coats it just like this. I gotta say, so far the Black Magic is looking beautiful, but we'll see when it dries and compare all 3. So I'm going to show you as I pulled the tape off. Alright, so we have Super Clean, just cleaned, nothing at all, and then here's where I did it with the torch. Now if we move over here, we've got nothing, we've got torched, and we've got now Black Magic. Alright guys, let's take a look at all the differences. Now we've seen with just cleaning it, we've seen with Flame Torch, and we've seen with Black Magic. So far, I like the look of the Black Magic the best. It is the most consistent, the smoothest, the darkest. It just looks correct. I have to say that Super Clean impressed me a lot. If I just wanted to do a quick clean on the car, I would just use Super Clean and not do anything else. It brings back a lot of the luster and it looks great. So Super Clean really blew this one out of the park. Do I think it's the better looking? No, but for the price point, for the ease, for just having everything clean, you can't beat the Super Clean. The Torch, well, it's fun and you know, it does make it darker again. More blotchy and spotty because you really get that heat and it just can't stay on there very long. So it's a little bit more difficult. But the big thing is, how long will this last? Will the heat last longer than the Super Clean? Will the Super Clean last longer than the Black Magic? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna leave this fender alone and drive it around for a month. And then I'll report back to you. And the great thing about videos, it'll be instant for you. And now I have to go and drive this thing around. See you in a minute. All right, guys, it's been exactly 1 month since we did this, and now it's been outside. She's been driven in the rain, in heat, in every condition that you can imagine. So it's a good test to kind of see how well everything lasts. Now, we can see where we did the Super Clean. It is clean, but the shine doesn't really hold up, nor did I expect it to. I mean, it's a cleaner, not really a protectant. The part that we did the fire and flame is really, really shiny. A little splotchy though, so you have to be careful when doing the flame to make sure to get an even coat of fire. Burn it. Now the Black Magic, on the other hand, is probably the best. It's not as shiny as the fire, but it is smooth, there's no grease on it, and it just looks, I mean, there's no blotchiness. It looks like a brand new panel. And you can see where nothing was applied here and here, and those look the worst. So, overall, what did we learn from this? Black Magic, easiest, quickest way to get your trim looking right. The fire technique does work if you don't have Black Magic and just have a propane torch. That will get it looking good. It just takes a little more time and a little more effort. Super Clean, going to get it clean, but not going to make it look as good as it could for as long as it could. So, ultimately, Black Magic's the way to go. Hopefully you liked this video. If so, like, subscribe. Make sure to check on the notification bell. That way you stay alert and informed of all the magic going on in the garage. All right, guys, till next time, we'll catch you later.